We're back?
Tiger,
I think we're back. My computer had another little meltdown, but I think we're back now. Alright, apartments now being captured, down to 50%. The task force sitting on 14 tickets. Really starting to look dire here. We do have a few people from the task force who has managed to get up onto the roof. Shay here looking to take out Njord and Tiger on here up on the roof. Takes out Njord. Arthur takes out Kloop Dan.
Careful, one.
Trying to get onto the point again. A Suhaib. Trying to revenge him. Arthur takes him. Arthur sitting on 11 knocks with 2 vehicle kills. Really pulling his weight here on the hat kit. Stockton flipping the fuck out. Damn. Broken moves. The task force here just being stuck in this terminal building here. Trying to get out through this little exit. But just not being able to. Getting taken out by the Blackout's defense now.
İki senin oraya biri kaçtı.
Okay.
Apartment does go neutral.
Kalmadı.
As the task force are sitting on 8 tickets now. With a -2 ticket bleed per minute. And there we have it. Round 1 going to the Blackouts, winning by 166 tickets. Do have a good performance here by Neo on the medic. Getting 17 revives but failing to really trade his way. She's being one of the top fraggers with a Tatarov on the task force side. Aslani, the GL, 23 in caps, 14 kills. Arthur the Hat, 11-10 with 2 kills as well. 2 vehicle kills as well. Really solid performance by the Blackouts here. Keeping that radio hostage just seemed to really put the task force back. Not giving them a chance to really get back into the fight at all. That will be round number 1. We will be back in about 5 minutes time for round 2, so stick around. Alright. And we are just a few minutes out now from being live again on round 2. If you didn't catch round 1, we did see the Black Owls take the get a pretty convincing win against the Middle Eastern Task Force, winning by 166 tickets. The Task Force will need to play very aggressive in this round to actually try and win, because they do have a big ticket deficit to win on, or well, to reach. I don't know. Anyway, looking at the squad sizes here, it does look like that the Task Force are using some big beefy squads here. Squad 2 and Squad 3 having 6 people in them both. While the Black Owls are using a lot more smaller squads. Indicating that the Task Force are just gonna stick a lot of the people in the same places and just rely a lot on a hub for resets. While the Black Owls can have a lot more rallies around the area. Do you have a radio marker here on the western side? Very, very passive radio, I'd say. Do you have a few markers coming out now? Always interesting to see the initial plan of what the teams have prepared for the match. I did hear a glimpse of a little motivational speech in the break by the Task Force. They certainly believe that they still got what it takes to take back the win if they just follow their plan. From what I could gather, it was someone called Max's fault that they lost, but I'll let the Task Force deal with that. 25 seconds onto rollout, as we see these Toyota Hilux pickup trucks being filled to the brim with people. RWS being one-manned by Surgeon. Five seconds and then we're off. Also, before I forget it, massive thank you to Carson for the sub, and to Bippo as well, subbing as I'm watching this rollout. Alright, let's get into it. Pretty straightforward rollout here for the Black Owls. Having a bit of a crash here. Having 2 crashes. To see one vehicle here. Oh my god. A bit of a premature drop on a lot of these guys. Getting smacked around a bit. And a very, very passive play from the Task Force. Somehow the Task Force still managed. Never mind, I was on the wrong warehouse. We do see the Black Owls now already pushing a few people up here. Zeno already pushing up here on this staircase, just really holding down this important area that most of the Task Force will need to pass through. Black Owls starting to mount the different walls here. Stockton just climbing the wall with the Latcat. Biko pushing over as well now. Shadow gets taken out by Stockton and Biko. And it looked like they actually did drop this very passive radio. Task Force is yet to be placed at all. Asino is still just sitting up on this building here. Taking out Adnan and trying to push through the warehouse.
Öldü mü?
As Timir will get taken out. No. Gets away from Max. Frontline has already been pushed quite far west by the Black Owls. We do see the Task Force RWS here running around in the background, but does catch a lat rocket by, was it Arcloax? No, it was not. By someone somewhere. Gets taken out by Arthur the Hat, who was on a roll last round. Mortars now already starting to land a couple of places here in the task force area, directly on top of a rally that has gotten marked by Black Owls. Task force just get put down on Container Park, which will make it very difficult for them to contest warehouse. Southern side has pretty much been wiped, but the reset on the rally up here does happen. Timir will make first contact with Hatman. Nade out. Doesn't hit. I did see the mortar taking out a few people here spawning on the app with a transport vehicle as well. Already have Black Owls here pushing towards Container Park. With this squad 5 up here, just taking compound by compound. Cannot look through these buildings, unfortunately. Citra taking out Super Sareta. As both teams will now try and cross this empty space here, which will be extremely difficult for both of them. Both warehouses now being completely won by the Black Owls. Rally's down in both, and looks like Timir will even get to burn this rally. As it takes out the machine, the hat remaining. So close to burning this rally. Trying to shoot under the pipe here. Just trying to shoot Adnan and Mohammed in the feet. Does get Mohammed. Will they get this rally? It actually doesn't look like they will. Over towards the radio. It has... Looks like it has been spotted. I would assume that Stockton is aware of it. Or at least hears it. They do have a mortar marker on it, so I don't know. Oh, they do end up getting the rally over here. Timir does get the rally. Stockton will make a push for the radio here, as there are no defenders left. We have a bit of a defense setting up by soldier number 11, the GL kit. Up here in the north. Task force trying to run all the way north of Squad 5 here to try and regain some ground. As Subi Sureta will take out Shuei, I think it's called, trying to get past them. But this mortar from the Blackouts are going to be so annoying for the task force. I think they are aware that the hab is inside of this building. They are just going to start dropping explosives around this hab for as long as possible. Radio has been marked as we have 3 people pushing towards the radio. A Slonny Snake and Princess Baron. Warehouse does get captured by the Black Owls. As the defense does get traded by Baby, and soldier number 11 gets taken out. And the main camping has truly begun. I even think that Aquil and Supreme just discovered that they can't shoot so far. They walked right into the enemy main. Slonny Stockton pushing up here, burning last defense rally. Stockton does get killed in the trade. The rally being taken out is so important for the Blackouts. Snake now is standing, trying to get a refrag onto Abu Khaled. Does get him. As we now only have a squad leader left around the radio, not being able to actually try and take it down himself. But the Black Owls already setting up shop on yard, the last point for the task force. Having really started the main camp now with a bunch of task force players resetting from main, just trying to regain the control they have of their backline. But as it is right now, no major attempt has happened to push the container park. Looks like the Black Owls are focusing on pushing west and just containing the hab on container park. We see a big push coming in here from the task force. That Strovia will most likely be the first one to fight. Arthur the Hat sitting here just waiting for this RWS to peek again, but searching the Blackouts. The Blackouts RWS is just watching this south lane, just making it oh so painful to actually push. I think they're trying to use the RWS now as a way to boost over the wall. And they are. I don't speak a lot of Arabic, but Yalla, I think everyone knows. That means move your fucking ass. Smokes goes out trying to block the view from Surgeon.
Stop peeking, bro. Stop peeking.
Arthur takes out Majid. As the Blackouts now have total control of this radio. They have not even started to dig it down yet, even though they do have control of this area. If that is an oversight by the people sitting here or a conscious decision, I do not know.
Pushmadık. Ses duydum. Pushlamış olabiliriz.
Abu and Amisha trying to take out this building from Biko and Baby. Puts a nade out. Will not connect. Does get a few shots onto Biko. Biko takes out Amisha.
Dışarı var. Dışarı var. İstiriz yakın.
Senden geliyor.
Bandaj
Does
yapacağım.
get traded.
Mort
Öldüm
gelmiş.
ben.
By Shu, who
Damn,
does
brother.
take out both attackers sitting in this building. So what's the point? The Blackouts have started to cross into Container Park itself. Pushing towards this hab, and I do think that this hab will be proxied very, very soon.
Ben mi seni buldum?
Evet.
Random frag rocket comes in trying to take out soldier number 11. Does not hit the window. We do have the task force hab in this building. Has gotten proxied now by the Black Owls, pushing closer and closer.
Bu bina boş.
Bit of a scuffle between soldier number 11 and Super Seretta. Stockton trying to get through here, trying to get in behind. Biko takes out soldier number 11. As I can't see his name. Satriashk is the last defender reviving Citra. As the Blackouts are getting chevrons. And the last defenders have been wiped. As Blackouts now will start to capture this. One rally gets burned by Aquil. Another rally almost gets burned by Slonny. I think Aquil does realize here that the rally is there. Zeno burns it. And that will be the last of the defense. The radio here still just being up. and a radio by the Black Owls being placed almost right beside it. I think we, once again this round, we'll see that the Black Owls will just allow this radio to be up. Not trying to take it, just trying to prevent the task force from actually being able to reset with a hab anywhere on the map. Do have a strong reset now coming in from the task force up here north of Yard.
سليم بقى دقيقة حرمي عنا.
قتلته.
راح يطلع لك استنى. اوكي روح. ده نيد 110. استنى سليم.
Hab gets placed from the Black Owls here. Very aggressive hab now right here behind the task force radio. But the task force is making grounds up here in the north of Yard. Pushing through this little compound, whatever it's called. T-Finker does see Princess. Does get the kill. Quill does get the trade onto Salimouth. Do you not know that Finker is sitting in this bush here? Finker and Quill just saw him, they will get the trade. Adnan trying to clean up. Will get taken out by Supreme.
في كمان واحد شال.
Container Park being captured by 30% now to the Black Owls. It is starting to look dire for the task force. There's a bit of trading going on in this area here. Supreme being the frontline medic, trying to get his bodies up.
Ya şeyde abi nöbetçi kulübesinde.
Hiç kulübesi var.
Ulan nöbetlik asker öldürülür mü?
Mermi yok mu ya?
Nöbetçi ölü.
Okay, the hat from the task force does take out Surgeon in the RWS. As this north is being pushed by both sides. Hellraise the hat takes out Boyo with a frag round. Map has gotten kinda quiet. This initial push that we saw. Muhammad Ali takes Supreme out in a face-to-face fight. Kind of fitting for Muhammad Ali.
Bomba.
Just taken out by Zeno.
Buradan takip.
As this lane now is wiped once again. Container Park will be captured here in a few seconds. And Blackouts have enough people on yard to start this cap already.
Hey dostum, hey dostum.
Do you see another reset attempt coming in from the task force? From the main and from these northern rallies up by the tents. It is going to be very difficult for them to go in here and actually start capturing yard again. They do take out Met the Mad, sitting in this wooden building. COVID taking out Arch Loads, stopping the cap.
Evin içinde mi adam?
Birinizi alıyorum.
Do not have
Burada içeride.
Blackouts do not have enough people now to actually capture.
Tamam. Ben Veysel bakıyorum.
Now COVID is
Üstünde şu an. Geldi. Evin içinde şu an.
choosing now to try and take the fight anyway.
Evin içinde yatıyor.
He is getting shot.
Yattı.
He is getting shot at by his friendly RWS.
İçine bakıyor. Öyle.
Kilit ne?
Was riding around the point here.
Direkt at.
Kapıya.
Do not think he will be able to get an angle in through these windows to try and take him out. We do have enough task force players now
Ben heal'larım.
getting
sen
onto the
cross.
point, getting onto yard to actually prevent Blackouts from capture.
İki var.
Tiger.
Biri öldü. Bir tane daha var.
Tiger takes out
Beş.
COVID.
Ben koşudayım Tiger'a.
Timir takes out Nasheed.
Orada bir tane daha var. Aynı spot biri daha.
Eskimo takes out Sanimov.
West
Oh, Matt
girişte bir
Chicken
tane
takes him
daha
out,
var.
my bad.
West compound girişi. Smoke
Saw
atıyor.
that he got taken out by Mosin. Matt Chicken sitting somewhere with a Mosin. Dude is actually mad. The task force trying to get a few people reset onto this cap have gotten 50% to neutral. If the Black Owls if they capture this point, it will be over so fast for the task force. It does look like that the task force is starting to put some more people into the few rallies that they have around the point.
Benim yanımdan bomba attı size.
West girişe ne gidiyor?
Tiger chasing Hazard Gamer here. Knows he's around the wall. Just do it, man. Just do it, man. Oh, man. Adding salt to the wound. Ash yard goes neutral. With the overlay, I cannot see how many chevrons the Blackouts are capturing with, but by the amount of people, I would guess that it's around 2 to 3 chevrons. So the task force will really have to try and get a lot of people in here to try and stop this, but it does look like that they are being contained. Temir gets taken out by the RWS, who is driving around
1x'e düştü.
in the Blackouts backline. And he is driving by 2 hats, but somehow doesn't get taken out. He takes both of them out. Hellraiser and Arthur, the 2 hats sitting hand by hand, both whiffing on the up. They will be kicking themselves for that mistake. Task Force still trying to push yard. The Blackouts are pushing through their lines, just burning the rallies one by one. I think we will see COVID get a couple of kills here, like he did back in 2020.
Lan nereden
Actually,
sıktı?
I don't think he will. He does get taken out by Baby.
Bomba attı.
Tam ölmüş o. Biri ölme bakıyorum.
Southeast,
Şurası
Southeast
bakıyorum.
o kaçtı. Hangar. 3 tane askeri çadır.
Baby's so close to burning these rallies here. If the reset on these rallies come through, this lane might be won again by the task force. Snake does take out 1 rally, but the reset does happen. 5 people spawning in the tents, taking on Baby and Biko. They take out Apple and Shadow. Biko gets taken out by Neo,
Bir tane daha vardı.
and the rally gets burned by Snake, leaving Sinatra as the only left. And Yard does get captured, and that will be the game. Blackouts will take round 2 by 205 tickets, winning overall by, what's that, 371 tickets it gotta be. Not kind of a uneven match, it looks like. I think the task force played a bit too passively, especially round 2. They needed to be aggressive here. We see Sirius getting a lot of kills here from the Blackouts. Not really a lot of strong performances on the task force, but that is expected when you're put at such a disadvantage so early on. Anyways, that is the cast for me tonight. I do apologize that there was a bit of mishaps with on the tech side. My computer decided to take a dump a few times. I hope it didn't ruin anything too much. But yes, this will be it for me tonight. I will just see if we have some other casters for you. I believe there is 1 game that started after me, so I will send you over there. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a lovely evening.